this lesson, you'll use evidence to explain events that quickly change Earth's landscape. Let's look back at the video you saw earlier in the lesson. If you were recording this event, how would you describe what you see? In this activity, you'll make a model to simulate a gentle earthquake and a strong earthquake and observe any changes that occur to your model. To carry out this investigation, you'll use safety goggles, an aluminum pan, sand, a cup with water, cubes, and twigs or craft sticks. To complete this activity, you'll create a landscape model. You will then shake the model with different amounts of force and observe how the model is affected. Before you begin, make a prediction. What will happen to a landscape when it suddenly shakes? Take a moment to share your prediction with your classmates, then select Continue. Safety first. Put your safety goggles on to keep sand out of your eyes. You'll wear safety goggles for the entire activity. Place the aluminum pan in front of you. Fill the pan halfway with damp sand. Use your spoon to shape a small mountain from the sand. If your mountain crumbles shortly after you make it, then you'll need to mix a little bit of water into the sand. Flatten your mountain once your sand is able to hold a shape. Try to keep the sand in the pan and clean up any sand that lands outside of the pan. Place twigs in the sand to model trees. We substituted craft sticks for the twigs. Use the cubes to make several buildings in your model. Draw your landscape and record your data by labeling Earth's surface, trees, and the buildings. When you finish drawing and labeling the landscape, select Continue. Now let's see what happens to your landscape if a small earthquake occurs. Grab your pan on opposite sides. Gently shake your pan back and forth once or twice. Record your observations. When you finish recording your observations, reset your landscape by straightening your buildings and trees. Select Continue when you're ready to move on. Now, hold the pan the same way you did before. Shake the pan a bit harder. This represents a stronger earthquake. What did you see this time? Was it different from what you saw with a gentle shake? Record your observations. Select Continue when you have finished recording your observations. Look at your model landscape. How has it changed? Draw a picture of your landscape. Include all the changes you observe. When you finish drawing your landscape, select Continue. Now that you've finished using your landscape model to gather information, take some time to communicate your findings. Use your data to complete the Communicate Information section.